Hey yo, it's lzzzy, bringing you some more of the Outer Worlds. I did a small little intro to it in part one, and this is just kind of gonna be an extended, um, like a small extended part to that, um, because I can't play for too long. But I did wanna, you know, I had to take a break in between the two parts. I didn't want to make it unnecessary long if it didn't need to. I'm trying to be a little bit better about that. I'm trying to change how my bio is, but can't always be that way. So let's get into it. Um, so I have this lady as my companion. So I gotta deliver a message to somebody downstairs, I believe.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Got a sec?
Sure.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserters, so what's the other side of it? It figures Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul. What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me.
To Mr.
Let's see.
Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them? You were friends or what? Did you know this ally Reed mentioned? I'm sure the deserters are fine people, so what? Um,
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. Alls I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well did you know the desert? Can't leave it at that. We're Reed and Ellie.
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, get my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Let me make sure I go the right way. 'Cause it's not really giving me a clear look at it. Um, she got some good weaponry. Better than me. Reed asks you to deliver a message early and the servers come back to town because he's cutting off the power. Allie and her people are camped out in the botanical lab north of Edgewater. Karate wants to visit the town's car. She's a little uncertain about the test Reed has said. Car might be able to. I think that's this one. We left, so
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
it's like a priest or something.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Bravati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. How did you know I'm an outsider? What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here?
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Fix the geothermal plant. Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters. Cut power to the deserters if you could answer quickly. We're in a hurry.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you advise? What do you think of Adelaide's group? Right, great. Can we reverse that?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible, right? Just talk everybody into coming together. I'll keep that in mind. It sounds like I've got my work cut out for me. Thank you for your time. This has been a waste of time.
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Why is that? I've been outside. I'm not impressed.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
I have something you say. Tell me more. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book? I assume he wants to burn my signature hands on it.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Alright, I guess I'm going to deliver the message. Did I take the wrong exit? Sounds like creatures are here. Hmm. I'll go through the main. Well, but that's a fast travel, right? So. Let's go here and we'll try to make our way over there and then we'll go to the main thing. I didn't realize there was explosives. Should have been doing it. bed? Oh, it is.
Got it. Inside voices.
I just got a letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate the Edgewater Cannery effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. I don't want these books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave or by. The hell is this trip blade? Gotta retrieve the journal. Where is that located? Oh, okay. So it's over right there. Your hacking lockpick skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you'll see um, how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Your skills will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Hacking, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities. Well, this is an abandoned place, so take all. Take all. Cause now I got this hammer. Okay. There you go. I don't think it really matters though. Especially when I pull out the wheel, it's probably gonna be a weird order anyways. I mean, I can do that right now. Actually, that's pretty good. How does this work? Basically the same. Probably deals crazy damage though. Get my gun out though, because you know, it's just easy. Easy to just use again. Is that a new gun? Oh shit! See, I need to chill out and look around. Damage 41, magazine 6. I can compare it to this. So I don't know. I think actually what I have is good for right now. I think these are explosive. It's like smaller. Let me see my... Oh. It's like, who the hell is that? I forgot she was with me. What's in here? Can I get in there? I feel like I should be able to. Whoa. Guess good thing I came here, right? I don't know why my character's hair, facial hair look like that, but it is what it is. Wait, let me... Wait, so this gun's not good? But maybe when I put, like, attachments on it, it's better? Alright. There's probably a bunch of stuff to find. I don't know if I want to, like, be searching all that up. If I stumble across it like how I just did, I think I'll be fine with that. If there's, like, something crazy and I miss it, you know, in case it sucks. Making jump. I feel like I've missed some stuff though too, because at the beginning I wasn't so observant. What is that? Gorillas or something, or like something similar to one. Gotta be careful in here. Good thing I backed up. Bro, what? That's some BS right there. It's still gonna be there.
That was quick.
Yo, there's something in here. I hear right above us or something. What's deeper in the cave? Yeah, let's not go that way. We got what we came for. Let's go here. Wait. Wait, what? I just need your help to set things right. Alright, in house. You need transportation first. Divert power from geothermal plant. You've learned that there are power regulators in both Edgewater and Cannery and Botanical Lab elsewhere in the region. But neither can be removed unless power is routed away from them. Travel the region's geothermal plant and route the power away from one of the locations. Read ask you to deliver a message to a woman before you head. Okay, yeah. So I would do that one first then. So I have to go past that.
Huh?
Incoming! Everyone all right?
Where you at, chick? I don't want to lose you. Lose you, then I can't help you. Yeah, I mean, you might not even really need it, but shit. And it's dark. I don't know if there's a. I assume there's a day-night cycle or something, but it's been night for a while. Been a minute since I played a first-person story
We don't want any trouble.
game, so who's saying that? Um, can I talk
I
to you?
don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another. Got anything in you besides questions? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Keep an eye out. You could always go looking for her. Don't tell me you're scared of marauders.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest. I'll tell you what I can. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already. Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. What is it? Over in the hothouse. Tending crop.
Can I? Wait. Let me see if I can... Can't, like... It's so weird to just have your gun out all the time.
It's so pretty.
What are we looking at? Just plants? Alright, let me talk to you.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? Suppose that weighs on who's asking. My flock likes to call me grandmother, on account of my providing hot soup and free advice. You can call me Adelaide, though.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice. The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery. That's about it. Reed asks you to consider coming back to the town. He's willing to make amends. Something about coming back to town or losing power.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. You've seen that miserable excuse for it. It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery. So, what do you say? Divert power over to us. Shut down that abominable cannery for good. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Yeah, huh? That's on account of how I never met her. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. The Vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I disappoint him. had to poke around in here.
Sisters, we be.
Watch out! Get past that armor! Got 'em all!
Forming an area.
Try something else! That's the last of them! I'm going.
I knew the thing I needed had to be around somewhere.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing. Three switches. That'll be easy enough. Great work.
Did I hack in here for nothing?
Nice.
To leave? Oh.
That's the last of them. Just two more.
Halt.
What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power? Oh, you got that?
No, 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 just leave me alone. No, 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 just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Got it. Inside voices.
Processing.
Here they come!
Beginning. Adjacent automech security.
We did it!
Halt. Searching for unauthorized persons.
Incoming!
Unexpected. Performing. Sweeping the area.
Be right there.
I'm not a healer. I think she heals over time, I guess.
Where'd you go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
I don't know. I'll wait on that. Alright. This costs money. Did
sure what the right is. All I know is the decision's final. Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Do I have to adjust it somewhere, or is it gonna go? Um, there's probably something crazy if you do it with the botanical laboratory, but I don't know. I feel like Edgewater is slightly the better option for now. So this companion I have would be.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they ain't care much for me.
Might have made it harder for me to do that one side quest that was over there, but it's alright. Moving faster over there, right? They're gonna be hostile towards me.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. Edgewater's cemetery's got corpses aplenty, enough for a generation's worth of crops. Look at that. The snake's come back.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Go ahead. Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up. That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent. Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude, and it is one we will see through to the end. Show up to work, put in your hours, wear a smile. Problems of the body come from problems of the spirit. Work improves the spirit and fortifies the body. And where do you suggest we find this magical panacea? Can we pan for medicine in the stream? Medicine is a rare and precious commodity. If you demonstrate you have earned the right to be treated, you will be treated. Otherwise, you must heal yourself. If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose. Adelaide's son was barely competent. I treat him with our medical rations, and it looks like I'm playing favorites. Now, I will not pretend to understand the suffering Adelaide must have felt on account of losing her child, but she is not the only one to have felt such suffering. I wish she had stayed with us. Adelaide left us when we needed her most. Go ahead. Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible. Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by, what with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world. Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate. Go ahead. That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about... Scripture tells us we all have our purpose in the world. Our work shows us that purpose. We should not have to move on from it. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on. Go ahead. It is my job to keep 2 up. This is a Spacer's Choice town. Loyalty's got nothing to... I'm trying... I remember looking... Times change. I wish you wouldn't... Yes, when I stand at my window and look out over my town, we are all part of the Spacer... I appreciate what you've done for us. I expected as much. I've been thinking about it. I could use Adelaide back, but if she's being obstinate, try to talk her followers into returning. We need the extra hands. Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by... I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater... I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. You are disparaging our parent company. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is... If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, my life here is ended. Give me a little time to
Hey, I
settle
did
my
it.
affairs. I'm sure Adelaide... I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague. I have always tried... A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big... No such thing as an honorable resignation. I don't know.
Dang, that worked out pretty well. I didn't even have to look anything up. Thanks for the advice. Need to start going with the companion's advice more.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Bitch keep calling me a snake, but I helped her out.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long
It's been
walk
pretty
back to
interesting so
Edgewater.
far.
Got a considerable burden to carry.
Definitely has better Fallout space vibes than Starfield. Your companion has leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Wait. It's cool that you can like dress your NPCs in different armors too. This is a good game. Glad I have it for free, so I was able to try it out. Um, Alright, can I save this game though is the question. Yeah, we can. Alright, yeah, this was fun. I will try to get back to doing it very soon for the Twitch viewers. It'll be tomorrow. And for the people on YouTube watching the VODs, it'll be whenever you can catch it, because we'll try to put it up, put these streams up as quickly as I can. So this stream and the other one before will probably be up tomorrow, sometime later tomorrow on YouTube. So until then, it's been your boy lzzzy. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will catch y'all on the flippity dip. Scooby Doo da.